Hey YouTube world, thank you so much for tuning in to this first episode of Cartels Unearthed. This isn't really an episode per se, this is more of an introduction just so everyone is on the same page on what the purpose of this project is. First and foremost, if you are here because you follow me on Instagram, which there's many of you, I really appreciate your support. You guys have been awesome with commenting, liking, and sending me messages and asking questions, and just you guys are really interested in this topic. You guys really are just devoted fans of the topic of that is cartels and the Medellin cartel and all that is mafioso stuff. So I appreciate that in a sense because it gives me a reason to talk about this. I do a lot of reading and a lot of research, and aside from them being my family, I too am quite interested in the topic. For those of you who don't know me, my name is George Alexander Ochoa. I'm technically Jorge. For those of you who don't know, technically I am Jorge, but since I was born and raised in the U.S., I'm New York City. I'm George. I go by George. It's a personal preference. The purpose of this project, of these videos that I'm going to be doing, is answering the questions that so many of you have out there, and try to bring to light a lot of the fiction that revolves around this particular topic. There's a lot of fiction, there's a lot of myth. People assume that certain things are real when in reality they're fake, and vice versa. A lot of people think that something that is actually real is fake. I'm not gonna sit here and say I know it all. I really don't. The Ochoa family are my cousins. They are my family. But that doesn't mean I know everything about them or about their businesses or their involvement in the Medellin cartel. I have a lot of questions. I do a lot of research. I've been doing research for almost 5 years now, reading books, talking to journalists, filmmakers, political assailees, victims, family members of victims, my family, people who knew my family, who worked with my family. It's been a lot of research, a lot of just digging up information, and a lot of times you ask one question, and in the process of looking for the answer to that question, you actually turn out with more questions. And if I'm finding that issue, then I'm sure a lot of people out there who are curious about a lot of topics and situations, scenarios, people within the whole topic of the Medellin cartel and cartels in general, I'm sure you guys are coming across the same things. So I'm here to just pretty much answer your questions, debunk myths, tell you facts of things you may have not realized were facts, and just kind of like shed light on a lot of stuff about this business and this whole organization that was Medellin cartel and the Colombian cartels in general. Movies and television shows that have really popularized this topic. They do a really good job of entertaining the audience, but sometimes in the process of entertaining audience members, they blur the lines, and you lose facts and you lose information. And so I'm here to kind of like shed light on those situations where the lines were blurred in a movie or a TV show or in any other situation, or if you have more questions about a particular situation or topic or scene from a movie or a show. Pretty much all I'm doing is think of it as a docu-series in a sense of debunking myths and answering questions and separating fact from fiction. So I hope you join me. I'm going to be doing quite a few episodes of these. There's a lot of topics a lot of you have messaged me about on Instagram. I have a lot of topics. I mean, Jesus Christ, you guys have questions. You guys have a lot of questions, and I know answers to a lot of them, and some of them I know a little bit about, and some of them I have to do research on. It's just a few of the things we're going to be discussing. My family, Pablo Escobar before and after his death, current cartels in Colombia, facts and fiction of this series Narcos, big people in the cartel. You asked questions about La Kika. You've asked about Gustavo Gaviria. You've asked about the difference between super cartels and regular cartels. Why wasn't there peace between Cali and Medellin? comparisons between the Mexican cartels and the Colombian cartels. It's a full other list I have. So if you have any questions at all, feel free to message them to me. Comment below the videos, like the videos, follow me on Instagram. You can message me on Instagram or comment on my pictures. I will be posting regularly, asking for questions. Feel free to go for it. And I really hope you guys continue to tune in to these videos, and I hope I have a chance to enlighten and share and shed light on some of the questions and some of the intrigues you guys may have. You know, I really like to see people who, when they are truly fans of a topic or are really interested in a topic, that they at least have the facts. So if I can at least shed light and give you guys some facts on certain stuff, and you can walk away and know you learned that here, it'll be really cool. I'll feel like I did something with my time here. So on a side note, these guys are fake. They are not real. I don't need anybody coming knocking on my apartment or the studio expecting to find real kilos of coke. Obviously that would be kind of crazy for me to be posting this on a YouTube channel, on a social media platform, and assume that they are real. These are just an analogy of what a kilo looks like. Obviously everyone knows what a kilo looks like. The big difference here is that this one is labeled exactly the way they were labeled when my family imported cocaine during the days of the Medellin cartel. This is how you knew that it was my family's product. So Ochoa, pretty much spells out Ochoa, 8A. And that's just simply, you know, when it arrived, you know, Pablo had his product, the Ochoas had his product, their product, Jose Gacha had his product, and so many more dealers and cartels and other people in the business had their own product as well, but this is how you differentiated that it was my family's product. So it's just a prop, nothing crazy, nothing fancy. That's it. I really appreciate you guys checking out the video, and I will catch you on the next one. So thank you so much. Take care.